All right. Well, hi. Thanks for speaking with me. I appreciate it. I enjoyed the season. So to start out, can you just all sort of tease, what can we expect from your characters this season?
Woof.
How long you
Wow,
got?
I know. Well, season two, I mean, for Sophie, this is a whole new world, bringing the show to London, bringing Sophie's journey to London. Last time we saw her, she was leaving San Francisco. She'd left James behind, kind of in the lurch with a lot of financial difficulties. She'd headed to London. She'd met Eliza, showed up in a bar, sort of stalking out Eliza. And this season really, everything happens in London. It unfolds. We meet so many more characters. Sophie's on this quest to infiltrate this aristocratic family, the Huntleys, and James somehow follows her there, and we sort of, see her piecing the puzzle together of her mother's death and her own identity.
Oliver, Millie, Mr. Warren wants to go. Yeah.
I feel like I'm just on a quest for revenge. That's pretty much sums up Jane. Millie?
I feel like there is a lot of revenge quests going on this
big
season.
time.
I would say Eliza. We find Eliza at such a crossroads of wanting Sophie back or Tess back in her life, craving the closeness that they once had, whilst also grappling with the fact that this person really betrayed her trust, and so finding her in a sense, like trying to navigate, like who is Sophie to me? There's also a lot of character, like she's trying to find out who she is herself, with her relationships to her family, and I think that it's just huge amount of twists and turns really throughout the whole season, and a lot of confusion.
And we get to really understand Eliza's world as well this season. I think Eliza was, in season one, but in this sort of mysterious kind of little fragments of who she was. And now we just have this whole family and this whole web of dark family secrets around the Humleys.
Seriously dark family, where I was saying last season it was like the family being, because we didn't have them yet, like a figure of my imagination. Now having them all in place and being like, oh, this is her history, this is why she is the way she is, and how kind of multifaceted all of them are, where just constantly on a journey of thinking that you've worked someone out, and then suddenly you're like, oh my god, where does that come from? I thought I was safe with you, and now you've just done that.
Well, Oliver, talk a bit then really quickly about your character's sort of headspace when you start out the season, because obviously he's not happy at all. So
James is having the time of his life. As Gugu said, when we leave James at the end of season one, she has left him, taken all of his money, and this basically disappeared. Done what she was originally trying to do before the accident, and so James is fundamentally kind of heartbroken, and has been searching for her ever since she left, and eventually has been trying all kinds of ways to try and track her, to find out, but she's just disappeared off the face of the earth. And he manages to track her to London, and then begins his own game, which is his sort of revenge, is trying to give her a taste of own medicine. So there's a lot of, I think you said it's quite cat and mouse going on, and I think he's enjoying it for quite a lot of it. But he is so deeply hurt by what's happened, and whether it's right or wrong, believes that he cared and looked after and protected Sophie at all costs, whether that was through lies, whether that was through dishonesty. He really felt like he was doing the right thing, and so this feels like such a betrayal with no explanation whatsoever. So he is very much here to fuck shit up. You can't say that.
No, you can say that. All right. Well, thank you so much, all of you. I appreciate it. Like I said, I enjoyed the season, so thank you.
Thank you.